Okay, I've not streamed since January. It's been a long time, but in all fairness, February I was on vacation for like 11, 12 days. I think it was 12 days. I went to Florida, had a blast. It was really fun. But yeah, so I've been wanting to build some Legos. I've built Legos off screen, but I've been wanting to build while on screen. And so I decided that I am going to build the Lego Daisy and maybe Daffy if I still feel up for it. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Alright, let me make sure the camera's going good. The camera fell earlier because my chair ran into it unintentionally, so that was not good. It was very unfortunate, but here we are. Yeah. I'm excited. I love building Legos. It makes me very happy. I'm trying to budget to buy the Lego Disney Castle. Like, I don't know if anybody knows the OG Lego Disney Castle from 2016. That's the one I want preferably because of Mickey and Minnie's little figures. But I like the new one because it's like a gold color and it looks super pretty. But I'm a Disney fan, if you cannot tell from all the Legos and stuff behind me. I have a bunch of random sets, but I am a huge Disney fan. I'm not a Disney adult because I don't spend all my money on Disney. I spend all my money on Legos and coffee because I love Dutch Bros. I'm totally shouting them out, but I'm not sponsored, unfortunately. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So it's gonna be a fun little build. Usually brick heads are pretty quick. Brick heads are definitely one of my more favorite things that come from Lego. And I would also say that the architecture is my favorite. I was using Brickopedia, I believe that's what it was. Let me double check. No, Rebrickable, my bad. I was using Rebrickable earlier and it calculated I bought all the architecture sets from last year and I thought that was hilarious. That's pretty funny. I managed to buy all of the architecture sets just by chance. But I have bins full of Legos from like my childhood and from my neighbors' kids that they gave to me when they got older. I don't know where they're at. They're somewhere in this house. Somewhere. I'll figure out where eventually. But I was calculating what I do for a fact have that I know of off the top of my head by looking at what I bought on Lego.com. But I realized earlier that with my Lego account, it's not as old as I would anticipate it, and it's because I didn't sign up to be a Lego VIP until like 2-3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. And so I'm missing some sets on there, and I'm like, okay, well that kind of sucks because I do have the Statue of Liberty, I do have the Taj Mahal, I do have the Capitol building, I do have the bonsai trees. It's just those are somewhere in the mess of my bedroom. So yeah, eventually this will be taken care of. I'm gonna be hiring a cleaner, so hopefully I can get a little bit better. But for what is estimated for what I do for a fact have, it is $4,000 worth of Legos. And that's for a fact full sets, not including half sets that I do have somewhere. So yeah, I giggled. I was like, that is so funny. I bought all of the architecture stuff last year because I love the architecture. I think they're great. I cannot wait to build it. I'm just waiting because I have like 5 or 6 followers and I love them. I know they're my friends, and there was 2 people who I didn't recognize. So I thought it was pretty cool. Like, yay. But I don't have like a huge population of people who are watching, so I want to wait for those big completion like sets to complete whenever I have like maybe 100, 200 followers, or like 200 people watching, maybe not even following me, just so that I feel a little bit better about like how it's going, because I don't want to build my motorized lighthouse or the world map and it be a couple hour build and not many people be interested in it. So that's more where I'm coming from. Ignore how red I am. That just happens when I get warm. But yeah, so let's get back to where we were going. I cannot wait to get a new camera because the camera, the way it looks here is literally how, like, it's facing this way for me, so it's like backwards. So I don't know if I need to move it. I like that a little bit more. If I can get the camera to stay. Ignore my bedroom. This is the craft side. Nope. That camera wants to stay right there, and I'm not gonna fight it. But I love the brick heads. They're super cute. You can't go wrong with them. And I have learned keep scissors here because my nails are done, so I can't really grab stuff as smoothly anymore. Yeah, the weather is super nice outside. I was outside all day yesterday, so I was like, I have had my fill for the sunshine. I was outside earlier because I got Dutch Bros, as you do on a Sunday. I got another little doggy back in February. Like, that was kind of a birthday treat. She got rehomed to me, so I'm tickled. I do not let her be in here when I'm doing this because she does not know what personal space is, and she will jump on me. And it's hilarious because she's incredibly cute, incredibly sweet. She's just very goofy. She is one of the goofiest dogs I have ever met, and I absolutely love her for it. And she gets along well with my other old man, Charlie. They get along pretty well. They're goofy together. But she is especially very, very goofy. Okay. There it is. Okay, so far. I have to kind of use my phone to hold this down because the way it's folded up. One like this. Bring back the yellow. I love the Brickheads so much. I think they are adorable. I would love to have more of them. I've been looking at Bricklink just to see like if there's anything I want to buy on there, because I'm debating buying the OG Disney Castle through there. I think that's going to be more up my alley instead of going through lego.com like I usually do. But with some of the newer sets, I'm definitely getting through lego.com because I'm close to having $100 off yet again, because what I did with the world map when I bought it, I had $100 off then. So I'm going to try to save up to get another big set and get that $100 off. I would like to get the Titanic, but I already know I don't have the space for it, so I do not need to get the Titanic. I would love it. It would be so much fun. I don't think that's a good investment for me at this time. Whereas the Disney Castle, I would make space for that one because it's a lot smaller. It's still large, but not like, oh my god, it's 4 feet tall, 4 feet long. Because I'd also like the Eiffel Tower just because I'd like the challenge of it. But yeah. I still need to invest in a good lamp here. Because this is not plugged in. Yeah. I don't even think that would be enough light if I tried it that way. Put that on. Okay. So far. Okay. Need 2 of these. Okay. Got 2 of those. Toward the ground. Toward the ground. Purple with the flat purple times 2. Because I think that's supposed to be the sleeves. If I can put it on there correctly, that would be great. facing toward me. Get the purple. Then my shirt purple. And put it on a little piece of white. If I could snap them in together. That is the only downside to having nails, is when you're building anything. Like even whenever I mess around with like clay and stuff of that sort, or whenever I'm typing, they can get in the way sometimes, but they make me feel pretty, so that's why I keep them. Okay, there. Tan piece in the middle, and the gray ones go to the side. But yeah, I am stoked because we're going back to Disney, because we went the day after my birthday, so it was the day after President's Day. It was still pretty busy, but I am just looking forward to going, because I'm going with my boyfriend again and his family. So they're coming with us, and he has a 10-year-old little cousin who I adore. She's a very sweet little kid. So I think she'll have fun with us too. Even though everybody's older, I'm the second youngest. She's 10, then I'm 25. It'll be fun, especially spending time with his family. I love his family. They're so good to me. They make me food. They have a specific pan just for me, so whenever they cook, I don't have to worry about getting sick, because I have celiac disease, so like if there's cross-contamination even by a little bit, I get super sick. So, not ideal. Oops, wrong one. But, yeah, so far, it's coming along. It's pretty quick. That's why I like the brickheads. They're pretty quick to go through. Like, I was going through all the brickheads I had earlier, and I need to find the koi fish, because I want to build the koi fish. I think they're adorable, because I've seen people get fish bowls, like from Dollar Tree, and they put them in there with like rocks, and I think that would be adorable, and I would love to do that. Like, that would be right up my alley. Okay, so just got through that part. Now she's facing toward me, and I'm gonna get this piece. This is where the shirt faces toward me. I also feel really bad I don't make a lot of commentary on these videos. It's not that I'm not trying to. I'm trying to actively remember that I need to talk as I build. It's just it's a little difficult, especially because I zone out so hard whenever I'm building. I'm like, oh, I should probably not do that. But I end up doing it unintentionally, which is kind of funny. Okay, got that one. Oh, this piece is cute. It has her little eyelashes on it. And I do the 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, 4 round. So yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. I attach this to the face. It's definitely making an appearance. Like, it looks like her to me, which is cute. I'm building a little bill. There we go. Now I put on the side of her head. back plate to her head. And the panels that cover both sides. Okay. I've only been recording for 15 minutes, and a lot of that was me ranting for a minute. Okay, take the purple, one flat piece. I should probably learn the name of the pieces. I just haven't. I don't need that. I need this one. Although, my fingers are working well for me because I can just bop it and grab what I'm needing. I need this times 2. Okay. Just to make sure I didn't drop anything. I am blind, so it's probably in my face. Yep, in my face. I need to probably start getting my fans out because it's getting a little too toasty. Just a little bit. Not unbearable, but it's getting toasty. It's like 75 degrees out right now. I might be wrong. It might be a little bit cooler now. Probably not though. It's 2. Okay. My computer keeps making me think it's like it's dinging, but it's just the noise of the fans on the computer. But to my brain, it sounds like there's like a doop sound, and so I like keep turning my head over there, and it's nothing. There's her little bow. Super cute. It's gonna go onto her. Whoop. Go onto her head. I still have not added her eyes. trying to decide. I want to go that way. That way. Heck yeah. And then add this one. Cool. I did upload one of my videos to YouTube last time I recorded, and it took forever for me to get past the restriction because I was like, no, this video is not meant for children. I don't mind if children watch, but this is not specifically toward children. And like, it took over 3 hours for me to be able to get anything to upload, and it was very frustrating. But I managed to get one video uploaded out of the 5 that I have. So I was like, well, not ideal. But here we are. Not much I can really do about it. But that's okay. Okay. She is built. I have a little thing specifically for my extra pieces. Got it at Dollar Tree back in February. Because I immediately was like, oh, that works great for any extra pieces I have. But yeah. It's going pretty good. But yeah, next. So this is how she turned out. She looks super cute. You can actually kind of see my nails. But yeah, she's super cute. I like her. I definitely wish I had the Minnie and Mickey brick heads. Like, that is something I desperately want, but I cannot afford what some of these people are trying to sell them for. And like, I just really like Mickey and Minnie. I think they're adorable. They're not my all-time favorite characters, but they are characters that I really, really love. Like, if I could get my hands on Scooby, I would probably lose my mind. Because I love Scooby. Love, love Scooby. I would like to eventually, like soon, build my Roadrunner and Willy Coyote. Because I think they're adorable. Looney Tunes was my jam growing up, along with Disney. And Powerpuff Girls. And also He-Man. He-Man was my jam. Okay. Yeah, got another one. I'm going to try to fold out the book this time so it doesn't give me as much grief as the other one was. But yeah, I cut my hair yesterday. I feel a little weird about it, but I like it. I just went into the bathroom and I was trying to trim it, but I kept cutting and it came out a little bit shorter, but it looks nice. But yeah. Okay, time to open the other bags. Here we are. Probably should have opened that bag a little bit more. There went a piece. Come here. Come here. Can I push it back? Technical difficulties. Hold on. Okay, we are back. That was terrifying. It landed in a spider web, so not ideal. Well, cobweb, not spider web. I'm gonna tell myself it's a cobweb. I do not like spiders. I got bit by a brown recluse back in 2022. And then I had an allergic reaction to both antibiotics I was on. And then I caught COVID and it triggered celiac disease for how sick I got. So yeah, I used to not be I used to be able to eat gluten and now I can't. So yeah, don't recommend it. Brown recluses are not cool. I don't like them. They scare me. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. Donald is pretty cute. I think my ranking for the characters is definitely going to be Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, then Donald. I think that's kind of more my ranking. But I think Donald I might like more than Daisy. But Pluto, top right below Mickey, and then Minnie. Because I think Pluto's adorable. Yep, this piece. And then his little triangle piece. And then these 3 edges. So far, and then the other 3s. On top of the regular blue. On top of the little 4-piece white. My nails really do get in the way of doing this sometimes. And this is going to be the side where his little tail is facing. Okay, I take it back. I think I like Donald more than Daisy. I do think I like Donald more than Daisy. Okay. Little white turn. And then the white cylinder. Cylinder? I think cylinder is the word I'm looking for. Whoopsies. Oh. Take off. You need to be on this. You need to be on this one. But I've been thinking about doing recordings of me like drawing or me building and me just being kind of crafty and stuff, and then doing like a Reddit read over for stories. Of course, stories that are appropriate, because I do know I've had a few people's kids, parents who I work with tell me their kids have watched, so I want to make sure that I'm not violating any terms of service on YouTube, and also not upsetting any parents if their children are watching. But I really, really enjoy some subreddits, and my favorite one right now is non-political Twitter. It's very funny. It's right up my alley for humor. So I enjoy it a lot. But if I were to do Reddit readings, I'm probably going to do more visuals for that. Just because I like the Reddit subreddits that have photos. But I also really like Tales from the Front Desk, Tales from Tech Support, Tales from Retail. Those are all amazing subreddits. You should totally check them out if you ever get a chance to. Okay, this one is different. It's making me build the sleeves before building the hands. So just a little different. Blue. Add his other little sleeve. Okay, and then the hands. I can't believe it's already mid-April. Time has been flying this year. I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely not something I expected since turning 25. I just feel like time is going too fast. Way too fast. Because my best friend, she will be having her little girl in July. Like right after 4th of July. So I was like, oh wow, she's coming a lot quicker than I expected too. So, it's exciting. Fun things are coming. keep trying to tell myself that. Good things are coming. I went to the Nashville Cherry Blossom Festival yesterday with my little doggie, and people were taking photos of her because she was dressed up like a bumblebee, which I thought was a good costume because it was a little bit on the cooler side, and I wanted people to know that she was friendly so they could pet her, and I think it worked well. I love that this is the inside of the brick heads. Like, it's 2 blue blocks, a round block, and, well, round bulb, and then pink. I've noticed that on a few of them. I think it's cute. And then I add the pieces of the head around. There we go. That didn't work in my favor. I have been looking at people's make your own creation or mocks on like Facebook and Bricklink, and I am fascinated by those. I would love to be able to do a mock, but really the only ideas I have for mocks are of brickheads and some architecture, but more like localized to where I live at, like Nashville or like places in Florida, but not specifically Orlando because there are a lot of people who have done stuff in Orlando. I would do more like Clearwater and like St. Petersburg type stuff because I love those 2 areas. I think they're beautiful. Okay, connect it. Come on. There we go. That's for his face. And this one, I build his face like after the plate is put on. So compared to building Daisy, this one is definitely different, which is surprising. Making sure those line up well. There we go. I like to, when I'm doing curves and edges, taking a brick just to push against it to make it flatter so they don't look as crooked. I think it works a lot better. Or you could push and try to get them to shift, but it's a little bit harder if you have nails. But yeah. Gotta take this piece, put that one here, here. I'm gonna add on his eyes before the beak to make it easier on me with my nails. Okay. It's super windy outside, I can hear it. I had to go to the grocery store a little while ago and the wind was insane. Once I get toward the end of these builds, this is whenever like it becomes more like self-explanatory. Like I've done it so many times, I kind of know where I have to go for it. But he is just a little different because he is having the hat on instead of just like a bow. Like she had her bow, and he's gonna have this interesting little hat. So I'm excited to see how it will turn out. I wish I could play music during these, but I am so fearful of copyright claims. I do not need that. Of course. Come here. Going into the jar, bin, whatever you want to call it. I'm excited. That turned out pretty well. Pretty quick little builds. I've only been doing this for 38 minutes. That includes me also dropping a piece and having to get my hand into a cobweb. I was not excited. But yeah, they look cute. I like them. I'm wondering if I want to display them here at my desk at work. Because one of my colleagues gave me, well, she didn't give me, she loaned me Jack Sparrow's brickhead because I love him. I would love to have him. He's chilling at my desk at work along with some of my stuffed animals that were gifted to me from colleagues and managers. So I am very happy with these. I'm very pleased. I'm debating what I want to build next time because I was trying to commit myself to doing this on Wednesdays. It's just timing is awful sometimes. I finally work a 9 to 5 for the past 6 months, but my concept of time is still off. And like, I wanted to build this one, but it's no longer Christmas time, so I'm going to wait till a little bit closer to time before I build it. And then I have the beautiful, beautiful jade rabbit. I think it's adorable. I also have another Christmas themed one, which is the gingerbread men, and then I have the polar bears. For Christmas time, I cannot wait to get some more. I'm hoping to get the Alpine Lodge, or in the A-frame cabin, because I would like to do like a little Christmas setup if I'm able to. It just depends if I have space. We'll see. We will see. I have the Galileo Galilei one. This is not even all of it. Like, it's so surprising. And then I have House of the World 2. This is the one I want to do probably next, just because it's adorable. Thank you! I'm really happy with a lot of the Lego sets. So I have the SpongeBob set somewhere in one of my bins. And, like, I would love to find that one again. I was obsessed with SpongeBob as a kid. Like, it might be a late 90s thing. It was my jam growing up. I have a little tuk tuk, which one of my colleagues, he's from India. He was really tickled that I bought this. And then I have the Houses of the World 3, which I thought was really cute. I like the little wood logs. I cannot balance these super well. I got the Up House. I'm working on my Lego collection. Yes, but it's not all together. That's the downside for SpongeBob with it not being all together. I don't have instructions. I know you can find instructions online, which is what I'm doing because I'm trying to get the Lego calendar where like you flip the dates, and I'm going to do pick a piece. Well, pick and build and do it that way. But where was it? I have an account on Rebrickable, which does show all my current sets that I know for a fact I have. And yeah, it's going pretty good. Like, I was giggling because I have all the architecture from last year. And then I have this lovely one that I've been dying for. It's Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is one of my all-time favorite things because I love Eeyore. I have the Vespa. I have the BTS Dynamite. Oh, the Lego Brick Cube calendar actually owned the sets. Oh! See, that's the one I really want. So I'm going to probably do build a brick because I could put that at my desk at work because everybody has like little calendar cute stuff. I want something that's more me because I have Pusheen at my desk. I have Lego stuff. I have stuffed animals. I want a little bit more flair for it. And I have Chip and Dale. I think they're adorable. I have more sets right over here and then more down here, more over there, like the world maps over there. I have a ton of Legos. It's awful because I'm an adult with adult money and I still have a childhood love of stuff, and so it just makes me spend a lot of money. And I'm trying really hard to save money because I would like to buy a new car. So I'm like, I can't buy these Legos even though I really want to. I've been good. I've not bought any Legos since February, so this is the longest stretch of time I've not bought any Legos. It was like a once every like 2 to 3 weeks sort of thing. So I've gotten a little good. I'm being a good noodle. I'm not buying stuff, even though all I want to do is just buy more Legos. Like, that is just one of my all-time favorite things. I love Legos. Like, I always have, always will. I have my own personal collection in boxes and bins of open and unopened sets. And I personally have. Yeah, I don't feel ashamed of it. Like, I know some people were like, oh, it's cringy, but it's like, Legos are popular. Legos are super popular. I don't think anybody finds, like, it awkward. Now, I am goofy, and so people might just feel like, oh, you really like Disney. And I'm like, yeah, I really like Disney. I really like Pusheen. I really like stuffed animals. Really love Lego. Like, that's more up my alley, and it's like, I used to be super obsessed with anime. That is the one where people get a little cringy about the older you get, unfortunately. Like, I was a Inuyasha and Ouran High School Host Club kind of kid, and along with sports anime. And I realized the sports animes I'm super into were really popular 10 years ago when I was in high school. I used to work at the Lego store, and a lot of times. What? See, I got called a nerd my whole life, and it was mostly because of my glasses. I'm not very smart, so they're like, oh yeah, you're nerdy. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's not because I'm smart. It's just the things I'm into, and also because I wear glasses. I always have, and everybody's like, oh, she's a nerd, cheat off her, and then they fail their test. So I would just say, just take it in stride. Like, I've been called so many different names under the sun. I don't let people's words really affect me anymore, especially the older I've gotten and the wiser I've gotten with age. I've just taken everything in stride. I try not to let little things weigh down on me. It's like, especially because I have a hard time reading people. Like, I can't really understand facial expressions and, like, if somebody's annoyed. So I've just accepted if they have an annoyed tone, it just may be them. Because if you don't directly tell me, I'm not gonna know. That's the only thing. So I've just accepted things piece by piece, little by little. It works a lot better. But yeah. I'm having fun. It's fun. I can't believe I built 2 Lego sets today. I'm proud of myself. I would like to build more of my sets. I have Wally and stuff over there. I'd like to build more, but I need to probably make myself some food. I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning, and it's 2:30 now. I already fed my little babies, so they're good. They're fed. Thankfully, because otherwise they would be yelling outside the door, saying, "You haven't fed us, you haven't fed us." See, my dad uses all caps, but it's because he doesn't know how to turn off caps lock. But no, I just have a really hard time reading situations and people, so I've just accepted everything as neutral by entirety. I try not to read into tone and stuff because I remember being 15 and I texted my mom and I just responded back like, "Yeah, that's okay." I didn't think anything of it. She sent back a paragraph saying my tone was unacceptable, and I was like, "How can you read my tone in a text message?" I said, "Yeah, that's okay." That's all it was. I'm like, that is a very neutral sentence. So anytime I'm trying to convey, like, I'm not being mean or annoyed, like in a work email, especially in a professional environment, I add exclamation marks so people know it's like, "Hey, this is exciting. This is just like a heads up, like, please," instead of a per my last email sort of response. I really enjoy seeing like anti-work stuff. I love my job though. I fully love my job. It's amazing. But anti-work is really funny because they'll always talk about per my last email, and it is hilarious. And then like OSHA violation stuff on Reddit, love reading through it. It brings me so much joy. But yeah, it's fascinating. The tuk tuk might be next. But yeah, I am gonna try to do this again this week because I've been feeling more motivated for doing things. Like, I actually am getting back into writing. I didn't pick it up for like 6 months, 7 months, so I'm finally getting back into my groove of things. So exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna try to upload this one to YouTube if YouTube lets me, because I found out Twitch doesn't keep stuff, unfortunately. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a good time. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a lovely time.